Good evening, everyone, and very warm welcome to the very brand new training on Telegram. I'm sure lately we have seen a lot of buzz happening around Telegram, and officially as a brand as well, we are we have introduced Telegram as our official communication channel. Why is that we did it? What is that we are talking about Telegram? What all I should know about Telegram? How can Telegram help in me, my business, and how to use Telegram? These are some of the things which we'll definitely discuss. But eventually, this is the first step about Telegram. And going forward, subsequently, we will be building onto it, right? So today, it will be a thorough introduction about the Telegram. I'll talk about the features of the Telegram. I'll talk about, some really important benefits which Telegram throws at you, which can help you to generate more business. And of course, it's a very, very amazing tool for instant communication, leadership development, even for branding and lead generation. So let's dive into Telegram. Whatever questions you have, whatever queries you might have, all those things we can discuss post training today. Okay. So please pay attention, and we're all set to discuss Telegram. Okay. Now, first things first, you might ask, okay, what is Telegram? So we all know Telegram is an instant messaging app. But one thing which we should know here is that Telegram is a cloud-based mobile app. Telegram is a cloud-based desktop app. What does it mean? It means that most of the data, whichever engagements which happen on Telegram, all that data is stored onto the cloud. It means that Telegram does not take really much space on our devices, and it is very secure and it is very, very fast. And that is what we prefer today. We prefer to have instant communication. We prefer to have very fast turnaround time. And that's where Telegram heavily impacts our instant communication. Telegram is not a new app. Telegram was launched in 2013. So it's like, a lot of time is almost 10 years now that Telegram is in the market. But as for every business, it takes, businesses some time to scale it up. And in today's time, Telegram is a really, really successful app with millions and millions of downloads and billions of textual messages and exchange happening every day. So very, very interesting, very important, very, very interesting fact. When we talk about the viewership rate, how much content is viewed, how much of, your communication is viewed, you might be really, really surprised to see that Telegram has the viewership rate of 20%. While Instagram and Facebook has the viewership rate of only 3 and 4% respectively. If you look at it, 20% is a lot more than what other platforms offer us. So it's very important. I know these matrices. I know these data points. Why? Because that proves, okay, if 20% viewership rate is there, it means more and more people are following the Telegram channels. More and more people are following the Telegram groups, and they are consuming the content there. And being the instant messaging app and also having the possibilities of the social media, that is what makes Telegram really, really interesting. If you talk about WhatsApp is purely 100% instant messaging app, just meant for communication. But Telegram is a lot more than just communication. It is your mini social media, and you can actually do wonders for your business if you use it the right way. Okay. So after this amazing fact, there are some other stats which we should know about Telegram. It aims to have the 1 billion users by end of this year. So, very, very futuristic, very, very focused on its goals. A lot of people are joining Telegram on daily basis. And if we talk about the messaging, 70 billion messages are sent on Telegram every day. Also, Telegram has something which we call chat bots. You can use the bots into your own communication, and these bots can talk to you, talk on your behalf. How to do that? Definitely, these are some things which we will eventually discuss going forward, and we'll have more trainings on Telegram happening for you. Okay. And when we talk about the general audience of Telegram, it has up to 80 billion members, and it generates up to 30 billion views for its posts. It means that Telegram channels, Telegram groups, again, are going to be really, really important elements of my online journey. Okay, so some people are raising hands. So let me see the chat or Q&A if there is something. What is bot? I'll talk about it, Priyadarshana. That's a nice question, but I'll be taking care of all the questions towards the end of this session. And I will please request to you, whatever questions you have, do not put your questions in the chat section. Please put your questions in the Q&A, and I'll pick all the questions from the Q&A. And also what I will do, I will connect my mobile device with the laptop, and then I will give you a quick demo on Telegram as well. How the Telegram looks like, how do you create a group, how do you create a channel, how do you, can view the folders, what all features are there. I'll give a very quick demo onto that as well. Okay, but please, whatever questions you have, note them down, and you can put all the questions in the Q&A, because that is the only place where I'll be taking the questions today. Okay, so do not worry, just pay attention to whatever we discuss. Thank you so much. Okay, now when we talk about Telegram, see, you might ask, okay, Safir, we're already using WhatsApp. What is the need of Telegram? Then we just need to know the features it has. Definitely, it is a very simple, very effective app, very fast app. But as I mentioned right at the start of this training, that Telegram is a cloud-based mobile and desktop instant messaging app. It means that all your data is stored onto the cloud, right? And it technically takes zero or very less space onto your mobile phone, unlike WhatsApp. Then second thing, Telegram is already growing really, really fast and has over 500 plus monthly active users, and it is available on a multitude of devices. But definitely, for majority of us, it's both available on our Android as well as our iOS operating system. Then third important thing is that I can use Telegram on multiple devices at a time. It can be, seamlessly synced on my phone, on my tablet, on my desktop, on my web version, anywhere. And you can access, through, all your messaging, all your communication seamlessly throughout all these devices. Now, this is really important. On WhatsApp, you have just the option to send 100 MB file. 100 MB is not a huge data. But on Telegram, you can send files up to 2 GB. It means that maybe you have a training video, you have an OM presentation video, you have a testimonial video, which earlier we could not send through WhatsApp. Why? Because the file size was huge, or the data was getting, compromised. The data quality or the content quality was getting compromised. But now you will not face those issues. Why? Because you can send up to 2 GB files on Telegram. So that is a really, really important feature, which is not there on WhatsApp as of now. So on WhatsApp, what is that we do? I have to go to WeTransfer. I have to upload the file there. Then I share the WeTransfer link, right? But on Telegram, I can directly share the file, and I can share the file up to 2 GB. Okay. Then Telegram also has the feature like how you have groups on WhatsApp, how you have groups on Facebook. Likewise, Telegram also has the groups, but you can add up to 2 lakh members in those groups. 2 lakh is a huge number. Now imagine the potential. If you are creating a group around skincare, you are creating a group around wellness or business, whatever you are passionate about, you can add n number of members to those groups, right? And then it supports replies, mentions, hashtags. You can search members, you can have moderators, you can have admins. All of those features are there in the groups so that you can manage it effectively. And of course, last but not least, You definitely can register using a phone number, but you can also find people by their username. Like you have a username on Instagram, you have a username on LinkedIn, you have a username on YouTube, you have a username for your Facebook profile or Facebook page. Likewise, you can also have a username for your Telegram. Okay. So these are some of the features which make it really, really interesting. But other than that, Telegram also allows you to create polls. You can create quizzes. You know how you can do it in Instagram? Exactly. You have the similar features in Telegram as well. But that's not just it. Telegram is for everyone who is looking forward to a fast and reliable messaging and calling. You can use it, across the multitude of devices. It has, really powerful file sharing options. You can create groups or you can have your own channels where you can moderate discussions around the things you are passionate about. Telegram also has the animated GIF search, a really nice photo editor, a good sticker platform. And in today's time, it's very important that I mix and improvise on my communication. I make my instant messaging sound fun. I make it sound interesting. That is where the GIFs, the stickers come into play. Okay. As I mentioned, it's a cloud support app. So it means that it barely or hardly takes any data or no space at all onto your device. So these are some of the really, really powerful features of the Telegram, which I should be aware of. Okay. So when we draw a comparison between WhatsApp and Telegram, WhatsApp definitely wins when it comes to user base. Why? Because worldwide it has 2 billion users, but Telegram is growing at an immense and alarming rate. Telegram is also aiming to be 1 billion user base by the end of this year only. So it's gonna be there really, really soon. And for a matter of fact, I'm sharing a really interesting stats with you. 42% of the users from WhatsApp have already started using Telegram as well. It means that if there are 100 people who are using WhatsApp, 42 people are present both on WhatsApp and Telegram. So this is, something I should be really, really excited about. Why? Because more and more people are coming on to Telegram, and Telegram is, growing really, really fast as an instant communication channel. Now, I also talked about encryption. So there is end-to-end encryption, and it is very, very safe and reliable app to use. And when we talk about groups, on WhatsApp, I can create a group and I can add only 256 members, right? But on Telegram, I can have 2 lakh members added to my group. On WhatsApp, I can only share the file size of 100 MB. On Telegram, I can share the file size of 2 GB, right? So these are some of the really interesting features which make Telegram a very must have for us, so that we can boost our business and communication through it. Now let's come to one more. When if we talk about the status, you can see how it is, but there are certain other features which you should be aware of. And right now, I do not want you to overwhelm you with so many things. The most important thing for us to do is to install the app, to create our profile, to set a username, and then start, inviting our team, inviting our people to be on Telegram as well. And eventually, we will create our own groups. I will plan and have my nice channel happening here as well. But other than that, there are so many other features, right? Which I should definitely know. In channels, you can have admin-based channels. So you can have one-way messaging or the broadcasting option like you have it on WhatsApp. On channel, you can have any number of subscribers. You can have 2 lakh members joining your groups, right? Then when we talk about video and voice calling, so you can have these things happening throughout the groups or channels, right? And you can also do group calls where up to 30 people can be part of those group calls. Then you can also have the bots here where you have to use the third party. I will explain the bots going forward as well, because I have a special mention for bots. But other than that, if you look at it, There is like, the Telegraph, which is like, basically a publishing tool of the Telegram. Then there are stickers, there are GIFs, there is like, animated emojis. You can do the polls, the quizzes. You can also discover people nearby and also like, identify channels and groups you can be part of. Then there is also the option of auto deletion for your messages. Then one thing I would also like to mention is you can also create folders. I'll also show you the demo. How is that you can create folder? You can create chat folder. So you can have a chat folder for wellness. You can have a chat folder for like, skincare customers. You can have a chat folder for, fragrance customers. You can have a chat folder for potential recruits, because that is how engaging and, awesome app Telegram is, because it's loaded with a lot of these features. Okay. So right now what I will talk about is installing Telegram. And personally, what I believe is that the best way to learn any app or any new thing is to just do it. So if you do not have Telegram in your smartphone, I will recommend it that you install it today. All you need to do is go to your app store, go to your Play Store and install the Telegram in your smartphone today, right? That's very, very important. So how many of you have Telegram already installed in your smartphone? Okay, Piyush, Arpita, Akila. So I believe that a lot of people have already installed Telegram, right? So if you do not have Telegram, please install it in your smartphone. That's very, very important. Okay. So what is that you do after the installation? So once you install Telegram in your smartphone, it's very important that I now have the option to create my profile. But in order to create my profile, what I do is I go to Play Store, App Store, I look for Telegram, I click on install, then it will give me the message, option to click start messaging. I'll click on to that. That like any other app, Telegram will ask me to give the access to the contacts, the media and other things. And once I do that, then I will have to provide my valid number. And once I give my valid mobile number, it will give me the OTP. And once I do all of that, once I receive my OTP, I will have now the option to create my profile. And that's very, very important that you have a really good profile on Telegram as well. And what do I mean by a good profile? It means that use your own personal picture. Use the best picture you have available. Do not use the picture of Oriflame logo. Do not use the picture of Oriflame success plan. Do not use the picture of any random product or any random image you have taken from internet. This is a very, very basic of any digital media branding we talk about, because people want to connect with you. People want to know who they are talking to. So if you are creating your profile on Telegram, but you are not using your own picture, you are not using your name, you are not building onto the credibility, and people will have hesitance, right? They will not trust you. So this is important. This must be really basic, but the most important thing here. I will recommend when tomorrow you install Telegram, just use your own pictures, but no Oriflame logo, success plan, or any random picture. And likewise, when you create the channel, do not use name Oriflame official, Oriflame India, Oriflame Mumbai, Oriflame Chennai. Do not create channels like that, because that will be impersonation. Ideally, I will recommend you to not use Oriflame name in your channels at all. For instance, somebody here is passionate about wellness and they want to be a strong leader with Oriflame through wellness. You can just have your channel which is dedicated to wellness. So you can name it around wellness. Because let's be very honest, how many people will search for Oriflame and say, okay, I have to join Oriflame groups? Not many people. But so many people will search for skincare. So many people will search for wellness. So many people will search for work from home. So many people will search for online work. So that is how you have to think. Think from the user perspective, okay? And accordingly, you can create your channels and groups here. Okay. And then really important thing as well, as I talked about. So once you give the name, you have the profile picture, you see Underneath your name, you also have the option to set up your username. So you can also set up your username. So if you have a username on Instagram, you want to have the same username on Telegram as well, that will be really, really good. Ideally, that is how you should do it. I have the same username all across my Facebook page, my Instagram, my Telegram, everywhere I have the same username. That way people can easily identify you. That way it's easy for people to connect with you and people recall you that easily. So very, very important that I set up my username on Telegram as well. And what is the benefit of setting a Telegram username? People can join you, people can connect with you, even they do not have your mobile number. If they have your username, they can just click onto your link, or they can search you by that username and they can connect with you on Telegram. Okay. Now let's come to another part of the discussion where we will discuss Telegram channels and Telegram groups. Okay. How are they different? What should I do? Should I have a Telegram group or should I have a Telegram channel? So these are some things I should definitely have a lot of clarity on. So apart from, of course, like, instant messaging, having all those features, Telegram offers me channels and groups. And what are they? See, groups are basically how you have WhatsApp groups, right? For instance, you create a WhatsApp group for your senior managers. You have a WhatsApp group for your new recruits. You have a WhatsApp group for gold and above, right? Likewise, you can also create those groups on Telegram. So if you are creating such groups, they will be closed groups. They will be like, private groups. Then you can have public groups as well. You want to create a group around skincare. You want to create a group around wellness. Such groups can be public groups. And what are Telegram channels? They're just like your broadcast channels. Telegram channel is exactly like your YouTube channel. In order to make it very simple, if you have a YouTube channel, it means that only you can post content onto that channel, right? I cannot post content onto your YouTube channel. I can only view that content. I can engage with you. I can consume that content. And that's exactly how Telegram channels work. Like, how people can subscribe for your YouTube, people can subscribe for Telegram as well. So you have to increase the subscribers for your Telegram channels. Okay. In order to make it simple, I have just made a quick comparison between Telegram channel and Telegram group. So basically, Telegram channels are tools for broadcasting public message to larger audience, exactly like your YouTube. For instance, some of you are here on YouTube. Why are you on YouTube? Because you want to create content so that more and more people consume that content and more people subscribe to your channel and they place orders with you and they join your business, right? Exactly. You have to build Telegram channel on the same mindset that it has to broadcast content to the n number of subscribers I can have so that they buy from me and they join my business. Okay. And likewise on YouTube, you can have millions of subscribers. There is no limit. Exactly the similar way, you can have n number of subscribers for your Telegram channel as well. And very interesting, when you create a Telegram channel and you post content through that channel, all that content will go via that channel only. It will not be by your name. For instance, I'll give an example. I installed Telegram and on Telegram, I have my name as Safir. But then I created a channel which I named as Digital Acceleration Oriflame, for instance. So whenever I post content from that channel, the content will always be published at Digital Acceleration Oriflame only, not by my personal name. Okay. So that's why tomorrow when you create a channel, for instance, let me just pick some random name for here because it makes it easy to name someone. Okay. So we have Anshi. For instance, Anshi creates a group, Anshi's Wellness Business. Sorry, channel. Anshi's Wellness channel. Sorry, Anshi's Wellness, for instance. Now, it becomes very apparent for me, okay, this channel is all about wellness. And then I can actually subscribe to that channel. How I can subscribe to someone on YouTube. And one additional feature you have here is that for your channels, you can appoint administrators who can help you manage that channel. right? So that's something again, very, very important. If I create a channel, I can manage it on my own entirely, or I can use like, people, maybe somebody from my family or maybe somebody from my core team who can help me to run that channel. So maybe if you are 2-3 people working together, you can think about something amazing, together and start having that channel on Telegram. And one more interesting thing is that when people join your group or people subscribe to your channel on Telegram, they will see the entire history, all the content. So what happens in WhatsApp group? For instance, Anshi created a WhatsApp group a month back, and I joined that group today. Will I be able to view all the content which has happened in this month? No, I will not be able to view the past content. But on Telegram channel or Telegram group, you have the access to all the content. So imagine you are creating a Telegram group today and you are posting content around business, around empowerment, around recruitment. You have a nice testimonials, all of that. And even after a year, when people join your Telegram group or channel, they can view all the content. They will have access to all the content, whatever you have posted. So the entire history can be seen. And I can view what all content you have talked about. So this is about Telegram channels. And for the Telegram group, they are very powerful tools for building large communities. Okay. So maybe you want to create a Telegram group around wellness, skincare, business, work from home, digital business. You can add more and more members to those groups, like how you can create public groups on Facebook. Okay. And they are very, very interesting and ideally really important for exchanging text, multimedia, because you can add 2 lakh members to the group. You can have maybe one open group, which is a public group, where you are adding every person who shows interest in your business and products. Then it can help you to identify and filter people from that group. Then you take them to the next group, which is the private group, which is your customers. You can have a private group for your customers. You can have a private group for your new managers, like how you have on WhatsApp. Likewise, you can do that on Telegram as well. And also Telegram has the option that once your group reach 200 members, it will be converted. It will have, to a super group, and super group has a lot of the features. You can identify through search. You can use the hashtags. You can do polls. All of those things will be unlocked for you. Okay. And to make this entire discussion around groups and channels really, really simple for you, and before we go to the demo, I just want to explain this thing further so that you have clarity onto it. So on Telegram, what can you do? You can create groups and you can create channels. And groups can be of 2 types. You can create a public group. It means that it is a public group. Anyone can access that group. Anyone can be a part of that group. Why? Because it's a public group. They can see it. They can search. For instance, you created a group, India Towards Wellness. For instance, you are passionate about wellness and you created a Telegram group, India Towards Wellness. Hey, this group is for everyone who is passionate about wellness. If you want to know the fitness routines, the wellness routines, how you can lose weight, how you can stay fit and healthy, how you can start your wellness business, please join this group now. So now that it is a public group, anyone who can have the link, or they search for that group, they search for wellness and they find that group, they can join that group. That is about the public group. But at the same time, you can have private groups as well. Private groups ideally should be my customer groups, my recruit groups, my managers, like how you have it on WhatsApp, exactly the similar way. Okay. And the difference between public and private group is that public groups can be joined by anyone, and private group can only be joined by someone who has that access link, and you can share that access link. So it means that only admin or creator has the access to the invite link, and people cannot search them as well. So you have a private group by name Oriflame managers. People cannot search it. That's your internal group, like how you have it on WhatsApp. Okay. But likewise on channels as well, we can have public and private channels, but I will recommend you have a private channel. and anyone can search those channels and they can subscribe to those channels. And if you are creating a private channel, it cannot be subscribed by anyone. If you are sending links out to people, you are inviting them, you are adding them, then only they can be part of those channels. But I will recommend that do not create a private channel. Always keep your channel public and have a nice channel. You should have a plan for Telegram channel. That is something you should definitely have. Like, how you have your YouTube channel, likewise, have more focus towards Telegram channel. Because it will give you everything. It will give you leads, it will give you recruits, it will give you orders, it will give you branding, it will help you in prospecting. All of those things could happen here. Very, very important. Okay. And here, let's have quickly a look, how does these super groups or these channels look like? So if you look at it, Bloomberg has a channel. Now we can easily see how convenient or how easy it is to share things with people from here, how we can post our content, how we can see the polls. You can also see how many people have voted. Basically, these are all the nice tactics to engage your people. And these things are not available on WhatsApp. No way. Okay. So it's basically instant messaging plus social engagement. That is what Telegram is all about. It's not just instant messaging. You can create good engagements here as well. You can do polls, you can do quizzes, all of these things. You can have discussion groups and unlimited audiences for your channels. And the videos, they could be auto-played, and you can have whenever you post a video on your channel, it will autoplay. So people will, consume that content. They will get an update that you have posted video, like how you get the notification on WhatsApp. Similar way, I'll get the notification on my Telegram that, okay, Wellness India has posted a new video or they have posted a new picture, and I can easily check it on my smartphone. Likewise, you can share PDF files, media files, and that too up to 2 GB. So you do not have to worry about the file getting compressed, file not be getting sent through. Then animated emoji stickers. Very, very important because they make your entire instant communication so lively, so interesting that people like to chat with you. They like to engage with you. Then you can do polls. You can do polls around products. You can do polls around business. You can do polls around basic motivation, all of those things. Okay. For instance, you have a community and you want to do a poll. Hey guys, I want to do a quick poll. What would you prefer? Would you prefer 8 hours of sleep, or would you prefer $8 million? And then people will engage on these polls. And some people will say, hey, I want 8 hours of sleep. But there will be a lot of people who will say, I want $8 million, for instance. Hey, what would you prefer to do in, say, October, we have a conference happening. Hey, what would you prefer to do in October? To sit in your couch or party with us in Bangkok, for instance. So, you can create such interesting polls so that people participate in them. At the same time, you are spreading awareness and engaging them to your business and the services you have. Okay. So you can do those polls to judge public opinion, to get feedback, to do surveys, all of those things which are very, very integral to your business. And also, Telegram has a state-of-art editor. It has a really, really beautiful editor. So whatever pictures you share on Telegram, you can edit them within Telegram itself. And it has some beautiful, beautiful edits. And it will definitely enhance the quality of your content. Okay. Then, can I access Telegram on my mobile phone only? No. You can access Telegram on your desktop, on your laptop as well. And for that, Telegram has the web version as well. Like, how you can install Telegram app in your smartphone, you can also install Telegram for your desktop or your mobile as well. So all you need to do is go to desktop.telegram.com. And once you go there and you see you have the option, get Telegram for Windows. So if you have a Windows, you download it for Windows. And if you are an iOS user, you download it for your MacBook. Okay. At the same time, other than having the desktop app, you can also use Telegram web version. You know, for instance, Zoom. Zoom has the web version. Zoom has the app on desktop. Zoom can be accessed from your mobile phone as well. Similarly, WhatsApp. WhatsApp has smartphone version. WhatsApp has a desktop app. WhatsApp can be accessed from web as well. And similarly, Telegram as well. It is available on your smartphone. You can use the web version or you can install the desktop app as well. So if you want to use a web version, then you need to go to web.telegram.com, and then it will give you the option to log in through scanning the QR code. How you can scan the QR code on WhatsApp. Likewise, you can scan the QR code on Telegram as well, and you can log in through. And also it will provide you one additional option. You can log in through your mobile number as well. So if you do not want to scan the QR code, just provide your mobile number. It will give you the OTP and you can log in here. Now, Telegram has a lot of features. There is so much to discuss. What I will recommend is that if you have a lot of questions on Telegram, just go to telegram.com FAQ, which is basically frequently asked questions, and you can update yourself on everything happening around Telegram. Telegram has its official channel as well, and I will recommend you to subscribe to that channel so that you will always be updated. What is Telegram up to? What are the new things happening in Telegram? What new features Telegram has loaded? How are people, building their business on Telegram? What kind of activities people are doing in the groups, into the channels? So you will be getting a lot of such ideas. So always follow the channels and definitely update yourself by going to telegram.org/FAQ. Likewise, you have already seen that Oriflame India is officially on Telegram now, and we have created a channel and we have named that channel as Oriflame in Official. And this is for all the brand related communication and updates which will happen, right? If you are not part of that channel, I will recommend you please, subscribe to Oriflame India channel, and you need to go to Oriflame in Official. You can scan this QR code, or you can just click onto this URL, and it will take you to the Oriflame official channel on Telegram, where you can see all the updates which are happening around brand and business. Now, before we go to the demo, Telegram definitely has a lot of benefits which it throws at you. It's an amazing tool for segment communication, because on WhatsApp, imagine, I have one common group for all my network. It's not possible on WhatsApp. Why? Because on WhatsApp, I can only have 256 members. So should I create one private group for my entire community? Now imagine I have the network which is called Success Bloom Club. Okay. Now what I do is I created a private group for Success Bloom Club. And in that group, every member is a part of it. No matter whether you are a diamond, you are a director, it's our community group where we have each and every member added after they, join our network and place their first order. We add them to that group. Then you can have close groups for your 3%ers, your, managers, senior managers, just exactly the way you have on WhatsApp. But the benefit is that here features are more and you can do a lot in those groups. Then for leadership development, because you can have, good segment communication, you can plan your content onto the channels, right? For instance, Monday will be about the Monday motivation. So on my channel, I will talk about Monday motivation, and I will motivate people to go for their fitness goals. I'll motivate people to go for their monetary goals. I will motivate people to go for the, dream title they have. So it's a really, really important tool for leadership development as well. And as I mentioned, if you want to prospect, if you want to brand, you definitely can use Telegram as a really, really important platform for that. Now, quickly, before we go to the demo, I want to talk about Telegram marketing, and that is something which we will definitely discussing going forward. So what is Telegram marketing? It's the way how I can engage and get new customers by creating communities, by having a Telegram channel, or by creating a group, or I can also advertise in those communities. I can even make bots. Okay. So how is that it will help me? So I can build a community. I can build a news feed where I can broadcast all my content. I can share that content in a really nice and rich format, which Telegram offers me. And through bots, I can automate a lot of my communication. For instance, somebody actually asked, I have the Q&A open, and somebody actually have Priyadarshana, she has asked, okay, what is bot? See, imagine right now what's happening. You ordered, your food from Swiggy, you ordered your food from Zomato. Okay. Now you are waiting and suddenly you realize that, hey, it has been 45 minutes. My food has not arrived. What do? You go to the Swiggy app, you go to the help. And there, once you click on, okay, chat now, you click on chat now, you immediately get a message. Hey, hi, thank you so much for messaging us. Please tell us how can we help you. Then they give you the option. Hey, I have not received my order. My order is taking too long, right? I want to cancel my order. That is what bot is. Bot is basically that automated chat. You are not talking to the real person. That is, the virtual reality you are talking about. You are talking to the bot. Likewise, you can create those bots on the Telegram as well. So tomorrow, when people inquire about your business, people inquire your products, these bots can help you to communicate with those potential customers and potential recruits, even if you are not there. And that's again something really, really promising which Telegram has, because WhatsApp has no automation at all. It's very poor when it comes to automation. Okay. And what kind of bots does Telegram have? There are bots which help you to send reminders, communicating with your users, scheduling appointments, broadcasting your content, and help you to sell your products and services. Definitely, creating a bot needs a bit of technical knowledge. You can do it eventually, but right now it's not the priority. But I just wanted to give you the overview of that as well. Okay, so what next? I'm sure there might be a lot of questions around Telegram. We have okay. Soon after this slide, I'll give a quick demo so that you are aware how to create a group, what is a private public group, chat folder, all these things you will know right now. But other than that, there will be a lot of video tutorials coming on how to create a Telegram group, how to create a Telegram channel, how to manage a Telegram group, how to manage a Telegram channel, right? How do I share my group? How do I assign admin? We will have a lot of tutorials coming on to that, very quick 3 to 5 minute tutorials, which you can consume in your free time and, update yourself on these things. And where can you find those tutorials? You can find them onto the Oriflame website or the app. All you need to do is you will go to the website and then go to the training section. In training section, we have a folder called Digital Academy. And in Digital Academy, you can view that content in online and digital page. Right now, it's not updated there, but we'll be updating it really soon. But there are already some 5 to 10 trainings updated on basics of Facebook and Instagram. But in this month only, we'll be updating all the Telegram specific content onto that on our Digital Academy as well. So what I do now is quickly, before I open for Q&A, I'll just give you a quick demonstration on what exactly Telegram is, what exactly Telegram groups are, and how is that we use them. Okay. So just give me a moment so that I can connect my system here. Just, okay. Give me a moment, guys. It will just take me some time, maybe some 30, 40 seconds. So please be patient with me. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen with you. Okay, so please let me know if you can see my screen. Okay. So you see, like, I am on my Telegram app right now. And whenever, your contacts are joining Telegram, you'll see that, okay, like, these people are joining Telegram. So you see, I'm connected with so many brand partners, and all of these brand partners who are connected with me on WhatsApp, when they are on Telegram, I get the update as well. Okay, like, this person is on Telegram, this person is on Telegram. So already a lot of people are joining Telegram. Now, what I do is I'll just show you quick features of the Telegram, which you can start accessing right now because that is the priority. So you see those three dots. I'll click on those three lines. So I'll click on those 3 lines. Okay. And once I do that, you see I have the option. I can create the group from here. I have the option to create a new group. So I can create the group from here. Then in contacts, I can view all my contacts. Then in calls, I can call people. Okay. Then in people nearby, I can search for the people nearby who are using Telegram. And in saved messages, there could be all the messages which I have saved. Okay. And then I can invite friends as well to connect with me and join on Telegram. You see, there is the option of settings as well. So what I do is I can also click on settings. And once I click on settings, I can set up my username. I can add my bio, right? And then there are a lot of other settings around notification. Then you see, I can also have, certain settings for my chat. Okay. For instance, like, message text size, all of those features, I would want you to go and eventually figure it out. You can also like, have chat background. So any background which you want to keep, you can have, that background, and you can actually like, choose anyone from this particular, template it have, or you can use, your own background as well by choosing a picture from the gallery. Then something really important I want to talk about here is that if I have to create a group now, so all I need to do is now I have to click on new group. Okay. Now, for instance, like, I will have a group and I call it like, for instance, Wellness Revolution India. So I'll just have a group where I will talk about wellness. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Just give me a moment. So first I will add people. Okay. So for instance, I want to add Ahad to this group. So I'll click his name and then I'll click on next, exactly like, how we do it on our WhatsApp. Okay. Then here I will name the group, for instance, like, and all I need to do now is click on this tick and you see that, my group is created. So like, that is how I can create my group. And from here, I can add members. Then you also have the option. You can start the video chat within that group. You can identify members and you can look for those members in that group. Okay. So this is like, the group I created. And now if I click on those 3 dots, I get these options, right? And there is also the option of edit. If I click on this edit option, you see, you can set a photo or video as your like, profile picture or profile video you can have for that particular group. You can add description for that group. You can also, have the group type, whether it is a private or public. I want to make this group public. I can, choose public. Now, you can also like, manage invite links. By clicking onto it, you can copy that link. You can share it with people. You can also create your own customized link from here. And there are a lot of features on those. I will actually not go into that details right now. But, that's how easy and how impactful it is. And now you might also ask, okay, how is that we create a channel? Earlier, we will have the option to create channel right from here. But right now, it cannot be done. So in order to create a channel, you see at the bottom, I have again this edit option, the pencil. I'll click on it And you see from here, I have the option to create a new channel. And again, I can give my channel a name. I add the description and then I click on to this tick and my channel is created as well. So if you look at it like, it's quite easy to access in Telegram, to create a group here, to create a channel here, and in order to make them public, private, to share them further. And I also talked about the folders. You see in settings, I also have the option to create folders. So tomorrow when I have Telegram and a lot of people are joining Telegram, I'm talking to them. So people are asking about wellness, people are asking about skincare, people are asking about business. So I have created new folders. Maybe I'm not able to respond to those chats in that time. I can add those chats to those specific folders. And in my free time, I can see that, okay, who is all that people I have to talk to. Okay, what chat folders I have, how is I communicate with them, how is that I engage with them. Also, if you look at it, I was talking about the Oriflame India channel. Okay, so this is the Oriflame India channel. So even if I join it today, for instance, I will be able to see all the content. So for instance, Oriflame India channel was created on January 22. Then January 25th, they did the first post, right? And then I can also see what is the engagement. For instance, okay. Okay, this is the post and I want to check out the engagement. You see, I can see that 109 people have hearted this conversation. 69 people have given a thumbs up. 24 people are feeling happy and jolly about it. And you also get to see how many people have seen the post. 5.4 people, 5.4 thousand people have already seen this post. And from here, I can already, Oriflame India has 6.1K subscribers as well. So that is how you can create a public channel. You can broadcast your content and you can easily figure out how your content is performing. Eventually, we'll be training you on Telegram and we'll talk about more of these features. But for today, I believe it's a good deal of information you have. And all I would recommend for you is to install Telegram, spend some time on it, and then eventually figure out how is that I can use Telegram for my business. If I have to create a channel, what kind of channel should I create? What kind of content plans I should have for that channel? It's exactly how you can plan the content for your Instagram, for your YouTube, for your Facebook. You can plan your content and engagement activities for your channel as well. Okay. So guys, that's all from me. I'll open up for Q&A now. And I'll stop the recording and I'll be sharing the recorded version and PPT with you later today. Thank you so much for joining. And if there are any questions, please shoot your questions. Thank you so much.